One thing I've noticed about myself is that I spend a lot of time worrying about something that haven't happened yet. And maybe you do too. Will I have enough money? Will this work out? Am I making the wrong decision? What if the things don't go according to plan? And the strange thing is that worrying feels productive. It feels that we are doing something. We are preparing. We are thinking. We are analyzing. We are running scenarios in our heads. But are we actually solving something? Or are we borrowing tomorrow's weight and carrying them today? We think that if we stop worrying, we stop caring. But these are not the same thing. Worry means trying to control things that cannot be controlled. And those are not the same things. Have you ever noticed that the worrying gives the illusion of control? Like if you are being anxious, it feels like you are somehow managing the situation. Like if enough thinking will eventually produce some certainty. But life doesn't work that way. Yeah, you can worry about tomorrow for 6 hours, thinking about tomorrow for 6 hours, and still don't know what tomorrow will bring. You can replay a conversation 100 times and still don't know how the person will respond. You can worry about money, health, school, and still don't know what will happen. So, worrying doesn't control reality. It controls our future, and usually in a not good way. I heard some quote that said, worrying will doesn't take away tomorrow's troubles. It takes away today's peace. One thing that always stands out to me was what Jesus said in Matthew 6. Who of you, by worrying, can add a single hour to your life? And that is a simple question, yeah? Like, has worrying ever solved something? Has being anxious ever changed the future? Has stress ever guaranteed success? I think worry simply steals something from today. It steals our gratitude. It steals our peace. It steals our ability to enjoy people around us. I think that sometimes we misunderstand to trust in God. Trusting doesn't mean doing nothing. Trusting doesn't mean sitting on the couch and waiting for the miracles. Actually, I think that the trust becomes meaningful when we have done our part. Like, we study for the exam, we train in the gym, we show up consistently, we take the opportunities, we have the difficult conversations, we do what is ours to do, and then comes the trusting. I think we are are comfortable with working because the offer feels controllable. But when we trust, it is like we are giving our faith to God, and this feels vulnerable. So it is hard to trust. But that is maybe when we are growing the most. Think about a farmer. Yeah? He can't prepare the soil, plant the seed, water the field, remove the weed, protect the crop. But then he cannot force growth. No amount of panic will make the crop grow faster. No amount of anxious will change the season. No amount of panic or stress will guarantee rain. He must just trust the process. And life is often the same. There are things we can control, but there are things we cannot. And I think it's good to learn the difference. I think the one reason why it's hard to trust God, because we want certainty. We want the entire plan, the final destination, the full map. But life rarely works that way, and faith doesn't. Yeah, faith often feels like the next step than the whole staircase. Yeah, like we want to see the entire road, but God will give us light for the next step, and this can be frustrating. Yeah, especially when you are making the big decisions. But maybe trust isn't knowing everything. Maybe trust is moving forward without knowing everything. So, I think many of us spend a huge amount of energy trying to control things that were never ours to carry, that were never ours to control. We are trying to carry tomorrow's weight with today's strength. We are borrowing the future problems. But maybe trust is just moving forward with God. Yeah, like study hard, train hard, work hard, be responsible, show up every day, and then trust God. Yeah, because worrying never guaranteed the better tomorrow. But it has like just trust God. Yeah, trust God that He has a plan for you, and He will help you. Bye.